In this video, I want to talk about why spirituality is important, not just for our mental and emotional health, but overall health and well being. Hi, I'm Nikki from HereToWakeUp.com, and I help people stay accountable and connected to Divine Spirit on their awakening journey. I've been spiritually awakened for 15 years now, self-realized for 10, and I am here to help and to be of service to kind-hearted souls that are ready to progress. So if that's you, welcome to my channel, The Healthy Wealthy Recluse. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Make yourself at home. And I also want to say thank you so much to my subscribers. I really appreciate you. On this channel, I make videos about spiritual wealth, healing, and relationships. So if you find that you like it here, let me know in the comments and consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Even dislikes help the channel. So thank you so much for watching all of this video. Back to the topic, why spirituality is important for overall well-being. And I'm going to focus on a couple of reasons. The first reason is it gives our mind something to focus on that is actually beneficial and in our best interest at the deepest level. And I say at the deepest level because sometimes it might be in our best interest to focus on the superficial material things that are right in front of us that need to be handled right away. You still have to keep your eyes on the road and watch where you're going, so to speak, so you don't, crash. And that means taking care of any pressing matters, obviously. But once those are taken care of, then we want to use our time and our minds to focus on deeper, more important things like, you know, the bigger picture, the kind of being that you are and that you want to be. What kind of energy are you carrying around? Like, what kind of spirit are you carrying? What kind of energy are you giving off um, to others, you know, consistently? How do you treat other people? Are you fake and smiling in their face and then secretly talking about them behind their back? Like, what are you really doing? Who are you representing as you move around? And it's more than self improvement. It's not about becoming a better person. It's about realizing that you're actually more than a person, and then it's about remembering what that actually means and remembering yourself and who you really are. And to me, that is the best use of your time and mind if you want to have true overall health and well being that is actually lasting because it's deeply fulfilling on a soul level. It's not like a temporary quick fix like you would get from an ego boost. And this is why spirituality is important for our overall well being, because it's the pathway that causes us to focus on deep questions like these. And then when we follow through and take the necessary steps, that leads to our deepest happiness. And that kind of happiness is what true well being is all about. The second and the most important reason why spirituality is important for our overall well being is consistent peace of mind. A true spiritual path leads you to consistent peace of mind because it leads you to your true self, your Christ self, which is not a person, it's not a human spirit, it is pure divine spirit, and your Christ self is peace. There are no egoic emotions there. It's just a state of being and a nature that is eternally friendly, joyful, powerful, and peaceful. That's it. And that's everything, actually, because what's better for your well being than consistent peace of mind? It's pretty much the human condition to worry and be stressed about everything, whether it's bills or dealing with toxic people and toxic environments. Um, People worry about how they're perceived, people worry about their reputation, so on and so forth. It seems like there's always something to worry about if we want to, and that tendency to worry is basically just part of the default mindset that comes with the human experience. So, to be able to have an exit that leads us out of that nightmare in a healthy and safe way while we still seem to be here, that is a huge gift. So, why spirituality is important for our overall well being is because it allows us to transcend the human experience. And transcendence is what ultimately brings us to this state of consistent peace of mind. And I just want to clarify what I mean when I say transcending the human experience. I'm not talking about an out of body experience, like traveling to the astral realm and different dimensions and doing remote viewing and all that. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing the healing and the clearing work necessary to release errors like grudges, resentments, hang-ups, so that you have a clear mind and therefore a clear connection to your Christ self. So that now, as you move around the construct, you're seeing things the way your Christ self sees them, not as a programmed human would. So I'm talking about walking around in a human form, but not necessarily thinking like one. And honestly, the less you think, the better you can connect because the emptier your mind is, so to speak, the less clutter and interference there is for your spirit to get through. You can just get those downloads like with the quickness. And obviously, that's not always easy to do while you're living and taking care of things. And the game is set up that way on purpose, where everybody's constantly trying to survive with no time to connect. Solitude and going off grid when you can is necessary to establish and maintain that higher connection. So that's what I mean when I say transcending the human experience. And it's a process and a journey. So be patient with yourself. And if you're a kind hearted soul and you want some help with your clearing work, I would be happy to assist you. Just go to heretowakeup.com or email me at the address in the description below if you have any questions, or you can ask your questions in the comments if you're comfortable, so that anyone watching that's going through similar things can benefit as well. It's about helping you break down whatever barriers might be preventing you from connecting with your own pure spirit so that you can lead and guide yourself by listening to that highest guidance. And of course, I also keep you accountable, along the way when needed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch or listen, especially if you listened, all the way to the end. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it, and I sincerely appreciate you. Remember to love yourself because that's the real wealth. And stay tuned for the next video. Take care.